Welcome to our stories with Unmasked with Cassidy Megan podcast. Today we're talking to Inaya and Sana. So, how does epilepsy affect you guys?
Well, just sometimes I really it annoys me and gets on my nerves sometimes when I always need to take my medicine because I don't really like it. But I also don't like because sometimes I want to have sleepovers with my cousins or friends, but I never get to because if it's nighttime and my mom is not there, my cousin's parents won't know, so they won't know I had a seizure.
Yeah, I think that bothers Anaya the most is sleepovers. She has many little things that she can't do socially now. But we try to make the best of it. But one of her biggest things is having sleepovers. At her age, she likes to have sleepovers. So we try to do the sleepovers at our house. But sometimes it bothers her that she wants to be away from mommy and wants to have a sleepover by herself and independently. But we don't do that right now. So
That's fair. Are your seizures usually at night or just is it kind of on any time?
Nighttime.
Yeah, that would definitely make sleepovers harder at different places.
Yeah.
Some of my seizures occur at night, so I'm with you there. What's some obstacles that you guys have had to overcome with your epilepsy?
Well, I don't really. Whenever I just don't like that I have epilepsy because it makes me feel different from all those other kids, and I just don't like whenever I need to take medicine because I want my epilepsy to go away.
Yeah. I think for us, it was more educating ourselves more about epilepsy because in the very beginning, we didn't even know what it was, and just building more awareness now and educating yourself and researching a lot more and knowing what epilepsy is was something big for us. But now the whole family kind of knows what it is and how to deal with it.
And that's good. That's good when the whole family knows and can help because the times we were just with them and they have to know.
Yeah, definitely.
What are some of your hobbies that you haven't let epilepsy stop you from doing?
What do you still do? What do you still do that you didn't let epilepsy stop you doing? There's lots of stuff that you do.
Well,
what do you ride every day in the house and outside?
Oh yeah, well, my dad got me this new hoverboard, so I always ride that. And even though sometimes I always need to wear a helmet, I didn't stop it from me having fun.
Are you swimming?
Yeah, in my swimming. Yeah. Even though my mom always needs to watch me whenever I'm in the shower or swimming, I still have lots of fun.
Yeah, she loves to. She's completed almost all of her swimming levels now. I think she's at level 10. So that's something that we never let stop because in the beginning it was very scary to have her in the pool with a group. Mm-hmm. And then there was a lot of young volunteers and they didn't really understand again what epilepsy was. So I was really scared as a mom, thinking her in a pool with 5, 6 other children. And as they're taking one child, if she has a seizure, what's going to happen. So what we did is we just got her private lessons and she's been doing one-on-one. She loves it. And she said she'll be a lifeguard. Not like her older 2 siblings didn't complete their lifeguard. So she said that she's going to do it. So she likes to, put a challenge on for herself.
That's amazing. I love swimming. It's more, for me, a little fun summer activity. You wear life jackets when you get too far to not touch or just to be safe. But yeah, and it's always fun with other people too.
Yeah,
that's really good that you didn't let it stop you and that you're still doing that and you've completed almost every level now.
Yeah.
What is something you wish people, your friends, your other family members, like people knew about epilepsy?
I just wish they knew how it feels because sometimes a lot of people make fun of me and like pretend they're they laugh at me and pretend they're having a seizure and they're saying it's funny, but I don't think it's funny.
It's definitely not funny. I'm pretty sure we all of us here had similar done with us to us, so we definitely understand you there. I'm
Yeah,
sorry that happened.
she gets quite upset because the younger the children, they don't really understand, and they'll, okay, this is funny, or is this how you shake, or is that how you shake? And Anaya doesn't like that. She's like, it doesn't feel very good, and I'm not happy. So we try to explain, and I try to explain to her as well that not everybody understands, but they'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember your so strong for just telling your story and just turning away, not like engaging with those people, just turning the cheek. We're all here for you, right?
Yeah.
I remember I yes, and some of those people they eventually do learn and can come around, but yeah, it's definitely a hard one to handle. Um,
Yes.
and why do you think it's important for people to support epilepsy agencies?
Because I want to spread epilepsy awareness.
Excellent. You want so what are some of the ways that you spread epilepsy awareness?
Well, I donate money to like kids that have epilepsy, and also like
What do you do with your school on Purple Day? What do we do at school?
whenever it's Purple Day in my school, I always bring like cupcakes and cake pops and all treats for Epilepsy Day,
And information. Mhm.
and like information about my epilepsy, and I share it to the whole class.
And share your story at school, right?
Yeah, and then they just watch videos like when they put like the wires in my head.
Yeah, her teachers have been amazing at her school. So the whole school together, everybody knows that Inaya has epilepsy. And every year on Purple Day, they welcome her in to bring out any treats. And she does all purple and everything. And she comes in, she has a story to share with the class, and everybody gets to ask her questions. And she's the little center of attention then. So she loves that. And she loves to share her epilepsy story because a lot of kids in her class, as each grade goes, they don't know nothing about Inaya. So for her to share that is, I think, something big for her. She's in grade 4 now, so she is one of the kids that has to. At the older your age, I guess you get to go to the bathroom by yourself. But she's one of the kids because of her seizures. She goes with a friend. So a lot of the other kids will be asking, "Why do you get to go with a friend?" So I told her it's actually fun for you. You get to have a friend with you in the bathroom.
Yeah,
So sharing her story, they understand more why Inaya needs somebody to go with her. So she has her little benefits as well.
that's amazing. That's amazing. It is very brave of you and very big of you to share your story with your school and be so open about your journey with your epilepsy.
Yes.
So I did hear a bit about um your sweets and treats business. You want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah. So I I I I think you're gonna ask this anyways, but I'll just say it. So the reason I started this business is because it's been COVID for like a year already, and so I don't get to see any of my friends or cousins or anyone. So I decided to do some businesses. My mom and me started like looking which one is the good one, and then I came up with the strawberry business, and I like doing it because it's really fun and it keeps me company.
It's amazing. And so are all your treats strawberries of sorts, or is there other treats in with them?
There's other treats like I have marshmallow sticks. I have candy like kebabs, like candy on a stick, and then I also have dates, chocolate covered dates, and I don't think we're gonna be selling this, but me and my mom also made candy apples.
That was very messy.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
that's
too messy.
they can get messy, yeah.
It was very sticky and very messy. So I was like, it's fun, but nah, you're not doing
I could
that.
you could go to, like, candy apples, I don't know, for me growing up, there was, like, a Halloween staple for some reason, so you could go to,
Yeah,
like, Halloween around Halloween, like, a limited time.
yeah. Yeah, she's been doing online school since COVID started. So she's in elementary school. So over here, you go on at 9:15 and you're off at 3:35 with breaks in between. But in between the day, she would really get really tired from the laptop, and my head's hurting, and mommy, I don't feel well. So I would pull her off, whatever, whenever she wasn't feeling well. And I'd be in the kitchen, and she's like, "Can I help? Can I help?" And I was like, "Okay, come help." So it started off with her helping me, and then I want to do a business, and I was like, "Okay." So when she started with the strawberries, she gave it all to the family members, and they really liked it. And it turned out really good. She's got a hand for dipping, not like me. I can do the cooking, not the dipping.
That's amazing though, yeah, the hidden talents you find.
Yeah,
Like, COVID's been good for that, like, revealing hidden talents we didn't know we had.
I know. Sure.
Yeah.
So
And also when I grow up, I either want to be a vet or a pediatrician. I want to be a vet because I love like every animal, dogs, rabbits, and every animal like loves me. So and why I want to be a pediatrician is because I want to be a doctor for kids that because I like helping people.
that's amazing. And both very, very rewarding career choices there. Um, so how can people, if people wanna try your sweets and treats, like, how do they find you guys, and do you guys, like, do packages to ship to places, or is it just locally?
Well, it just like the people who live close to like Bradford. So if like someone lives in like England or something, then we can't give it because the time it'll get there, it'll like get bad.
That's fair.
And
Unfortunately, but fair.
Cassidy's too far.
what?
So she's too far, right?
What was that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're a little too far. But we have
Yeah.
family in Ontario, so maybe once COVID's gone, we go to visit them. We can
Oh,
do a little round
Yeah,
trip.
that would be amazing. She'd love to make you some treats.
yeah, but maybe like people who live a little far, not like that far, they can like come drive by and they
That's good. Do you guys have
yeah.
like a storefront too, or just right from the kitchen at home?
It's from the kitchen.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Uh,
she loves doing that. So I help her with the wash sheet and the setup, and then we set up a table, puts on her gloves, and gets her mask on, and she gets ready. And she's like, "Can I dip? Can I dip?" I'm like, "Go ahead." And then I let her just dip and top and do whatever she wants to do. And she does her lines, and they go all over the place. But her lines are nice. Mine are too thick, apparently, she says. So she does them herself now.
That's amazing. That's well done. You guys have a good hand for that.
Yeah, she loves it.
So where I know you guys send like a proceeds to epilepsy to help support epilepsy. So what do you guys that? So how do you guys work that?
So there isn't one specific association. I was speaking to somebody from the Association of Toronto, and he said you could send it to many of them or as many as you like. We sent some to I think it was called the Purple Walk. So we signed her up for that, and a friend of us whose son is also epileptic, she helped us get her registered on there and send donations through there. So we started with that, and we won't stop there. I guess to any and all, as many as we can get out to. She'll just keep on donating.
That's amazing. And it's a really good idea to that you guys like splitting it up between different agencies so no agencies are left out.
Yeah, it'll be nice because you get to feel a little bit of everybody as well, and it'll be good for her to learn as well. How many agencies there are out there, so it'll be good.
Definitely. There's so many agencies out there and
There are, yeah,
they're doing such great work. It's amazing that
def-
what you guys are doing to help them.
definitely, definitely. And I likes to help. She's always liked to give back. So that's something a big thing for her to give back in the community, and especially with the Epilepsy Foundation, that's a big thing for her.
Yeah, and I really also like baking and cooking too with my mom.
It's amazing. I've discovered cooking over COVID, and I realized I can't cook like minute made food like rice for some reason, but like give me a stuffed salmon, I can do that up.
That's awesome.
And Sana, you are such a great support for
Thank you.
Inaya. You're such a great support for each other, honestly. But both of you for each other's. You guys, I love seeing like another you guys duo working together. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's got lots of help. So she's got an older sibling, 16-year-old sister, and 14-year-old brother. And they've been helping her with her brother's very techie. So he got her on Instagram and, did her little he did business cards and her logo. He did all that for her. And her sister,
Amazing.
she knows how to make the t-shirts. So she did t-shirts for her. And I'm really happy that, the kids are very involved with each other, and that her brother and sister and dad and everybody's very, very supportive. Very supportive. She's our baby in the family, so
It's so great to hear that because family is such a big part of it, part of this journey, and epilepsy. They feel it to some extent too. The siblings. You
oh yeah,
they go through. They have worries of their own, and it's
they
amazing like that they're also supportive of you, Naya.
yeah, they're very good. They're always keeping an extra eye, making sure she's with somebody, and swimming pool, going outside, being in the park, or even just upstairs in her room. So they always have their ears open and checking in on her all the time.
And that's amazing. It's so good. Like I have an older brother myself, and just the help they can bring too can be tremendous.
100%, 100%.
Yeah. And you are doing an amazing work as well, and you're so amazing, such an amazing advocate for epilepsy awareness. Is there
Thank
any,
you.
is there anything like we can do to help you guys with anything?
You can answer.
Um,
You're not sure? Don't know. Well, I know Cassidy added you on. She's following you on your Instagram, right?
yeah.
So maybe more, I guess, if you can share and like her page, the more orders she gets. She is in school, so she she tries to do them on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But any orders that she gets is more, I guess, donations towards epilepsy, which would benefit everybody as well. That would make her happy for sure, and get her busy in the kitchen too, because she likes doing that. Um, yeah, and if you guys have any ideas on your own, just send them out.
Excellent. Um, yeah, you can definitely do that. And if you think of anything else later on, you can definitely always feel free to reach out and message me. Anything you guys need, we're all here for you, and I'm sure we'll all do our best to help any way we
Yeah.
can.
And if anybody's in Ontario, you can offer them some sweets when you can come by for
Yeah,
some
and if any
sweets.
of you live like close by, like in Ontario, then you guys can order from
Excellent.
And I
I'll
will
keep
make
that in
some
mind for when I'm in
great
Ontario
treats for
again.
them, right?
me. Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys would like to share? Any
You guys
last
can try.
words?
Um, well, I all I need to say is just I want to keep spreading epilepsy awareness.
Stay strong, right?
Yeah.
And epilepsy. I guess another thing for us is a lot of people. Awareness is a very, very big thing. A lot of people think, is it a disease? Can we get it by touching you? I'm like, no, you can't. So awareness, 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 big time. So anything we can do for that, or and any information that you guys have, if you could share with us, anything more that we can do, we would love to do as well.
Excellent. Well, I'll definitely keep that in mind. It is amazing. Actually, wait. Some of you said that you remind me of a question. So, like, if you have any like suggestions on how to help with anything, what kind of, if you don't mind sharing, and I like, what kind of epilepsy do you have?
Mm. So she has focal seizures. That's what they told us,
Okay.
coming from one side of her brain. And yeah, we didn't touch base. So this started in 2017 with Inaya. Um, her little story I'll share with you guys was she has her own bedroom. Of course, live in a four-bedroom home, and I went to sleep really late that night. I was up with my mom just chatting really late, and she kept asking me to sleep with her, and I just kind of wanted mommy time by myself that night. So I was like, okay, I'll come, later. So I sent her upstairs to bed. She went to sleep, and I was going to bed at probably at about 1:30 in the morning, 1:30, maybe even two. And as I went up, I always go into all of my kids' rooms just to kind of check in on them, make sure they're okay. So I went into her room, and she was sleeping so peacefully, and she is the baby. So my mommy brain came in, and I was like, you know what? She asked me to sleep with her. Let me just cuddle in with her. So I cuddled in bed with her. Got into bed with her, and about 5:30 in the morning. So I didn't even have my full sleep yet. I was still tired. I heard some noise. It was a. I said, what is that? But I didn't open my eyes. I thought maybe she's cold, and I threw a cover over her. And it kept going on. And that's when mommy brain came in, and I'm like, you know what? Open your eyes. So I opened my eyes, looked over, and that was her first seizure that she was having. I knew it was a seizure because I've seen it before. So right away, I just looked over, and her head was tilted to the right side, and she was grinding her teeth, hands moving, and it was just on one side. It was just a lot of movement. I knew my husband wasn't home that day because was on morning shift, but I froze. I wish I didn't, but I did freeze, and I knew my phone was right in front of me, but I couldn't reach my phone. So I just kept screaming, and I was calling for my husband's name. And at that point, my son and my daughter came running in, and my daughter, she was, thank goodness for her. She's a really strong girl, my older daughter, and she's like, "Mommy, grab the phone." So she grabbed the phone, hit 911, got them on the phone, gave me the phone, and I came to it. She was in seizure for about 4.5 minutes. That was her first seizure. And then by the time I guess the ambulance was there, she was kind of coming out of it. And that was a big, big, I think, our biggest scare since, well, we remember, so 2017 in August. Since then, she's been sleeping in my room, which she loves. She loves. So her room is empty, but I know she should be back in her room, but the mommy part of me I can't disconnect that yet. I need to know. And I've become a very, very light sleeper now. Like I have her leg on top of my leg, and I can kind of feel her, any little sound or something, I'm just up and alert. So that's like, I need to.
I I went through similar when my like tonic talks first started happening that we were aware of. Like
Mm.
I got my mom like I was in high school when they started, and got my mom to sleep with me every night for like probably a year. Like it was a while, like off and on, like had to be sometimes the years like off and on. But there is that fear on both our parts, and the comfort to knowing that someone's there just to be safe, just in case. One thing we did when we started trying to sleep, like me in my room, her in hers, was we got like this like baby monitor, which is like one
Yes.
side's a camera, one's a video, and one has a screen. So the screen was
Yes.
in their room, but we got turned on at night once I was asleep, and so that I don't know if I had volume or not. But so like, and their bed's against the wall that my bed's against of. So if I would kick the wall or anything, they'd know to look at the camera and to see, did I just move, or is it a seizure, or was it one of the dogs? They're allowed on the beds. um, So like that was very helpful, I think, in the process of like getting to sleep on our own again. But like, it
Yeah.
takes its time, and you know, there's no. It's perfectly okay that you guys are still, you know, sleeping with each other here. Like it's
Yeah. We love it, so it's okay. Sometimes I'm like, you know, you got to get back into your room, but then she can't do it, and neither can I. So we take advantage of that. We're like, it's okay. Daddy can sleep out of the room, and it'll be us too. So it's us too, right?
Yeah.
that's that's amazing. Honestly, I love that. You guys are such. Thank you for sharing that because that can be not everyone's comfortable sharing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, even like when I have nights where like I have like feel like I'm having like my chronic jerks or like some twitches or I'm feeling off, I still like I'll sleep out on the living room and mom be on the couch and just to be safe. Or yeah, my brother sometimes he stays up to like just try to help save. He stays up as late as he can. I was like diagnosed at age 7 with like with complex partial and predisposed to tonic-clonics. So like we always knew that they could happen, but like we never seen anything. It's like my first one, we were 100% sure it happened like 2015 or something like that. So it was a big change, and it's a big adjustment period too. Yeah, it's a big adjustment for all the way around for everyone, and you guys are all very strong. Um, and you know we are all on this journey together, Inaya and Sana. So you know, don't. I hope you guys never feel like you're alone because you have everyone here as well as the whole epilepsy community right with you.
Thank you so much. No, that's amazing to know. And Inaya is actually really happy to know that she got to talk to you today and got to share her story. And we thank you very much for giving us this opportunity.
Well, and thank you. I'm glad we were able to find a time that make it works, and you know, like another thanks to COVID for making Zoom be a reliable source for us to virtually connect like this. So that's all really my questions right now. Like, does anyone else here have any questions for Anaya or Suna? And I guess vice versa. Do you guys have any questions for anyone here?
Any questions?
No, not really.
Not really. Was your question? No?
Okay. So Monica just sent a question to chat. She apologized for joining late. That's okay.
No
She
worries.
asked, where in Ontario are you guys located?
Where do you live in Ontario? Yeah, you.
Um,
Bradford.
Bradford.
So there's Branchford that a lot of people get confused of, which is in Hamilton, and there's Bradford. We're from Bradford, and that's about 15, 20 minutes north of Wonderland. A lot of people know Wonderland, so we're near Wonderland.
So we have family in Ontario, and they're like Huntsville, Muskoka area. So we drive right by there every time we go to visit.
Oh, that's amazing. So next time you guys come by, let us know like a day or two before. And then Anaya will get some sweets ready for you, and she'd love to give you some and see you.
Excellent. I would love that so much. Andrew asked, what are you guys making?
What do you make?
I make chocolate covered strawberries. I also make chocolate covered marshmallows. I make dates. And also make like candy kebabs. And I made this, but I'm not gonna be selling it. But I also made candy apples.
What's inside your dates?
There's nuts inside of it.
So her dates have been a hit, and the strawberries have been a hit. A lot of people who have not tried dates, they actually once they try them, they really like them. They're stuffed with almonds, and then she dips them into chocolate, and then she tops them up with many different types of nuts again. Mm.
I'm not a fan of dates, but you do make them sound really good.
Oh yeah. Neither was her teacher. So her teacher came. A lot of her teachers were very supportive, and they weren't fan of dates, but she gave them a few to try, and now they have been ordering dates.
That's amazing. And
So
you said
definitely
you
a
had a
try.
hot chocolate.
Hmm.
Monica said yummy. Okay. I guess if no one else has any questions, Anaya, Suna, feel free to reach out anytime. And of course, everyone else here, same goes for all of you guys. We're all on this journey together, so the best way to ensure that is to stay in touch. And it's the community. It's a great group of people, so stay in touch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for doing this with us and sharing your journey. You guys are amazing, and thank you everyone for joining them and watching and asking some questions.
But here you come to sit with me. The northern moon is shining on me. I feel stronger than before. I'm not alone anymore. I look up and you are there.